competitions working group from the Scottish Professional Football League are drawing up plans to either reduce the number of clubs in the Scottish Premiership to 10 or expanding it, as well as doing away with the current top 6, bottom 6 split. Currently, the Scottish Premiership is a 12-team league that splits after 33 games into a top 6 Championship and bottom 6 relegation bracket. Each club plays each other a further 5 times, but cannot move out of their sectional bracket, even if, say, the 7th place club had more points than the 6th placed clubs. Because they are playing in different sections, they cannot change places. The new plan, which would see teams play each other 4 times a season, 2 home and 2 away, would see 36 matches played per season and reduce the number of games by 2 from the current 38 game season, and would obviously do away with the split towards the end of the season. Although there are reported plans for a league expansion to 14 or 16 teams or retaining the current 12-team format, they're also under consideration. If the 10-team format does go ahead, it's been rumoured that the Scottish Championship will remain a 10-team league with an expansion potentially to League 2, keeping the SPFL at its current size of clubs. If the league was to be expanded to a 14-team format, and this is just my own arithmetic coming into play, then if they played each other home and away, then that would only create 26 games per season. So without the split, you've got a 26-game top flight. If you then had the split between the top 7 and the bottom 7, then you would get an additional 6 games, and that would get you to 32 games per season, which is a significantly reduced number than the one they're going for. They want 36 games. That reduces that by 4. If you use the 3-game format for the 14 teams, then that gets you to 39, although you would have to have the split at 33 and continue to have those matches. However, that would get you to 38, the current format. The 14-team format is reportedly under consideration to protect the big derby clubs staying in the Premiership, which isn't a problem for the Old Firm, but potentially is for the Edinburgh and Dundee derbies, according to speculation. For a 16-team format, you would surely have every team playing each other home and away, but that would only get you to 30 games per season, and that reduces the number of games they're aiming for by a further 6. Although the 16-team format Premiership would have massive consequences on the Championship, League 1 and League 2. If you have a 16-team top flight in Scotland, you should probably merge your League 1 and League 2 and have a 14-team Championship format and a 12-team third tier. The plans are proposed to ease fixture congestion for clubs in European competitions due to the new format of the Champions League, Europa League and Conference League. It could aid Scottish clubs in going further in these competitions and improve the coefficient standing of Scottish football and allow it more funding and more European qualification spots. If the goal is reducing matches, then the 16-team format is probably the best they can do with the current proposals under consideration, as it reduces the number of games, currently 38 with the 12-team format, to 30, and it would reduce the target games, the number of games they want to play, which is 36, by 6 to 30. That's if you don't split the clubs for additional matches. But those are the proposals, plus a little speculation and mental arithmetic trying to work out how the formats would work. Any change would start from the 26-27 season. However, there has already been some opposition to the 10-team format from St Johnstone owner Adam Webb, describing the potential move as a big mistake. And according to initial reports, the 10-team format isn't proving very popular with clubs, but that's only a rumour. What do you think? Should the Scottish Premiership expand in numbers or reduce to a 10-team format, or does the status quo work for you? Let us know in the comments down below.